Hello friends, today we're going to be going over the daunting process of pouring latte art. Now when pouring latte art, it's important to remember that good art comes with good milk. So before you get to the art pouring stage, you want to make sure that you got the texturing and steaming part down pat and you're getting good milk every time. Then once you're getting that sweet glossy paint-like milk, you can start pouring some dope designs and blow the minds of your customers. There are two stages when it comes to pouring art. Stage one is your combination stage. The focus of this stage is to create a base for yourself and mix that milk and espresso together to kind of create a little canvas for you to work your art into. Which brings me to my next stage, which is stage two, the art stage. This is the stage where you're actually pouring your design, and that's about the size of it. There's not much more to it. So let's get into the combination stage. In the combination stage, your goal is to mix your espresso or your matcha or whatever's in your cup with your milk to create one cohesive liquid. With that being said, during the combination stage, you want to ensure that you're pouring aggressively enough that you're actually mixing the milk and the espresso or the matcha or whatever's in the cup together. And you want to make sure you're not pouring too slowly to the point where they're not going to actually mix, or too quickly to the point where it's going to kind of splash around the sides and you're going to kind of screw yourself over for the art stage. To begin the pouring process and the combination stage, you want to slightly tilt your mug towards your milk pitcher, and you want to begin pouring at about 4 to 6 inches above your cup. The reason you start way up here is so that your milk can actually dive under your espresso and start that mixing and incorporating process together. You want to aim for the center of your base liquid with your milk when you start pouring, and as soon as that milk touches the liquid, you want to pour in a slightly circular motion to get that mixing process going. At the end of the combination stage, your cup should be approximately a third full depending on what cup you're pouring and what design you're pouring. And it should all be one cohesive color. You don't want any streaking with some whites and browns in between. Then we move on to the art stage. So when you start the combination stage, you want to start your pitcher up high so that your milk dives under the espresso. However, with the art stage, you want to drop your pitcher as close to that base that you created as you can, so that the microfoam in the milk can actually sit on top of that base liquid, which is what your design is that it's that microfoam that sits on top of the milk. If it's too high, that microfoam is going to dive under and it's not going to show up on top of that espresso. So you want to get real close, almost to the point where your pitcher is basically touching your base liquid. Then it's all about a matter of guiding the milk in the direction that you want it to go, and that's all design dependent. So there's not much I can explain here besides get close to your pitcher, pour again at a relatively medium speed. You don't want to pour too slowly, otherwise that really dense milk's going to come out first. But if you pour too fast, you're going to plop all that milk out and kind of screw yourself over. So you want to pour at about a medium speed and slowly guide the milk to where you want it to go, and make sure you fill that cup all the way up, and then lift your pitcher up near the end, lightly lessen your stream, and pull through your design, depending on what design you're pouring. And those are the two processes in a nutshell. Now we're going to move on to an actual visual example so you guys can see what I was just talking about and learn from that as well. And that's about it for pouring art, guys. There's a lot more nuance that I could get into in this topic. There's a reason why there are baristas around the world making this a profession. There's a lot to it. But this video is intended to be foundational, teach you the basis of just pouring milk in general and pouring art with that milk. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Get out there, pour some art, blow some minds, pour someone the best drink they've ever had in their life. No pressure. But yeah, have fun with it, guys, and yeah, take care. See you around.